High in the Andes Mountains, a team of geologists studied unusual weather patterns. Strange lightning storms appeared almost daily, striking the same valley with terrifying precision. Dr. Elena Cruz led the team, accompanied by storm chaser Noah Briggs, climber Mateo Vargas, and tech analyst Aisha Khan. Their instruments picked up unnatural energy readings, like the storm had a heartbeat. At night, as thunder shook the valley, Elena noticed claw-shaped impressions burned into stone, glowing faintly as if struck by lightning. Mateo laughed nervously. Must be erosion. But erosion doesn't leave three-toed tracks. The next morning, a massive thunderclap split the sky. The mountains trembled. Elena looked up. Within the storm clouds, a shadow moved, wings outstretched, eyes glowing white like lightning itself. It wasn't weather. It was alive. The Thunder Raptor had awakened. The team set up camp at the valley floor. A storm gathered overhead with unnatural speed. Lightning forked across the sky, slamming into the ground just meters from their tents. Suddenly, Mateo screamed. Something fast darted between the trees, its claws sparking as they scraped against rock. A blinding flash illuminated it. A raptor, scales shimmering like storm clouds, its body charged with crackling electricity. The beast lunged, tearing through a supply tent in one strike. Static filled the air. Radios fried instantly. Noah raised his camera, filming as the creature snarled. With each step, sparks leapt from its claws to the ground. Then it roared, a sound like thunder shaking the valley walls. The storm wasn't random. It was hunting with the storm. The survivors ran for higher ground, chased by booming thunder. Every flash of lightning revealed the raptor closer, its body flickering in and out of the storm. Elena noticed a pattern. It moves with the lightning, using it like camouflage. Noah muttered, "It's not hiding. It's showing us we can't escape." The creature leapt from cliff to cliff, always striking when thunder masked its roar. It hunted them like prey, using the storm as a weapon. Aisha's drone launched into the air, capturing footage. On screen, the raptor's body glowed with veins of electricity running beneath its skin. It wasn't just alive, it was a living storm. Suddenly, the drone's feed cut out. Lightning hit it mid-air. The raptor had struck it down, deliberately. Aisha whispered in terror, "It learns." The storm grew darker. The team stumbled upon ruins of an abandoned mountain village. Doors broken, walls scorched, claw marks carved deep into stone. Inside one house, they found drawings painted on the walls. Winged reptiles surrounded by lightning bolts. Sacrifices offered at their feet. Words in Quechua translated to, "The storm god walks at night." Elena realized this wasn't a myth. The villagers knew. They had lived in fear of it for generations. Suddenly, thunder shook the walls. Dust rained down. Mateo peeked outside and froze. The Thunder Raptor perched on the church steeple, lightning arcing between its claws. It opened its jaws. A bolt of pure electricity ripped through the bell tower, shattering it into rubble. The villagers hadn't abandoned this place. They had been wiped out. Night fell, but the storm didn't end. The survivors raced along a mountain ridge, the raptor stalking them from above. Every few minutes, lightning struck dangerously close, forcing them to scatter. It wasn't random. It was guiding them, herding them toward a dead end. Noah tripped, his camera sliding down the rocks. As he reached for it, a flash revealed the raptor mid-pounce. Only Elena's flare gun saved him, the sudden burst of light startling the beast long enough to escape. But the flare quickly died, and the raptor returned, more furious, sparks crackling across its skin. Aisha screamed, "It's charging!" The sky lit up like day. Bolts rained down. The mountain itself seemed to shatter. The Thunder Raptor was no longer hiding. It was unleashing its storm. Elena devised a desperate plan. They carried metal climbing gear, ropes, spikes, carabiners. If lightning feeds it, maybe we can overload it. They scaled to a plateau with exposed peaks. Aisha rigged the gear into makeshift lightning rods, forming a trap. The storm grew wild as the raptor circled above, wings sparking, its roar booming with thunder. Noah shouted, "It's coming!" The raptor dove, claws glowing. Elena triggered the trap. Lightning struck the rods, exploding in a chain reaction. The beast screamed as arcs of electricity wrapped around its body, forcing it to the ground. Its scales glowed white-hot. For a moment, it lay still. Then its eyes flared brighter than ever. The trap had only made it stronger. The survivors reached the mountain's summit, nowhere left to run. The raptor climbed after them, each step shaking the ground. Its body pulsed with unstable energy, arcs of lightning snapping off its scales. It was becoming the storm itself. Elena pulled a final flare. This is it. We either blind it or die. The raptor roared, leaping high into the air. She fired directly into its face. For a split second, the flare's blinding light disrupted the storm's rhythm. Noah seized the moment, ramming a climbing pick into the beast's chest. The raptor shrieked, tumbling down the cliffside, electricity exploding in every direction. The storm began to fade, but the mountain still rumbled. Dawn broke. The survivors, burned and battered, descended into the valley. For the first time in days, the sky was clear. Rachel whispered, "It's over." But Noah looked back at the mountains. A low rumble echoed. Not an earthquake, not thunder. The clouds began to swirl again. Deep in the storm, two glowing eyes opened. The Thunder Raptor still lived, and storms were forming across the world. This was just the beginning.